All right, let's talk about food. So my Naija people, how una dey? Where una dey? Where una come closer? Come closer. Call your mom. Call your dad. Call your grandma. Call your grandpa. Call your uncle. If your uncle is around, if your auntie is around, call everybody. Make una kada. Because in this episode, we're gonna talk about food. Because it seems like most of you don't understand what food is. Before we go into all that, let's do some commercials. I'll be right back. December 25th, December 26th is in 2 weeks. A lot of people are gonna cook, foods will be cooked, stuff, animals will be slaughtered, and people will travel to the village and to be with their families and loved ones. And there's gonna be a lot of eating, a lot of drinking, and a lot of death. So let's dive into what we get to yarn today. And it's like I usually do, I'm going to be talking about this topic in Pidgin English. I'm Amy Bako and let's welcome to Krakow's nutritional channel. So what is food? Because it be like say a lot of most people, most of you Nigerians don't understand or know what food is. See, I've said this several times that earning a university degree doesn't make you smart. Earning a university diploma doesn't make you intelligent. It doesn't give you knowledge. It prepares you to go do a certain job. It prepares you to go do a certain task, but it doesn't make you knowledgeable. It doesn't give you knowledge. It doesn't give you, it doesn't make you a smart person. So what is food? If you Google what food is, you will see that your dictionary says food is something you buy, cook and eat and blah, blah, blah. But food, to me, food is anything that you put inside your mouth, inside your body to nourish you and to give you life. What I mean by that, be say, what I mean by food, be say, food. If you want kukulam, it be like I've been speaking English all this while. So let's revert back to pidgin English because my messages, or my message, I dey send am out to Niger people because I know say our Niger people they suffer. So wetin I been want explain to una about food be say, if you check in your dictionary could try explain wetin food be. But you personally, what do you think food is? Because it be like say most of you Nigerians no understand or know wetin food be. And I don't make several videos and most people could don't begin to ask themselves, say, why am I doing this? I was never interested in human anatomy and physiology. I was never interested in nutrition. I was never interested in how the human body works. I was living a very reckless life. I did not have so much enough knowledge on nutrition. By that I mean say I no be know how human beings supposed to chop. And I'm talking like 10 years ago. 10 years ago, 7 years ago. I don't even know how people supposed live. If I tell you guys the things I was eating back then, to me, when I think about it now, and anytime I remember those days, like yesterday, I was watching a program in the evening. I just wanted to like relax after a long week of, having to deal with people who don't like me for what for one reason or the other, and for reasons best known to them, which I don't really care. So I just wanted to unwind and relax in front of the television yesterday evening. So I was watching a program. It was about how corned beef is made, or how corned beef are made, and it took me back. This brought, it took me back to when I used to eat corned beef. I used to buy corned beef. Anytime I go shopping, I will buy like 2 tins of corned beef. I will put them on bread in the morning during breakfast, put them on bread, put honey. If I begin to think how I've been believe, it's a miracle. Say I don't get any single disease inside me as I'm sitting down here talking with you guys. It is a miracle. Say I don't get diabetics. I don't get all those things as I sit on with Unadinyansu. I was so lucky to say in 2020 I developed reflux during the lockdown. That reflux now saved my life because that reflux opened my eye to so many things. That reflux opened my eyes to so many things. It made me realize that I was living, that I was heading down the very terrible path, that I was heading down like I was dying, I was killing myself. And had I not developed that reflux in 2020, we wouldn't have, we will, I mean, I wouldn't be here, I wouldn't be sitting here having this conversation with you guys. So ever since then, I've been trying to bring awareness to my people. I've been trying to like talk to Nigerians, get to talk to as much Nigerians, as much people we are fit kids, we are fit rich, because so many people still they walk around, they walk about like that, like me, how I used to that time. They no get any knowledge. They no get knowledge on wetin dem suppose eat. They no get any knowledge. They no get info. Nobody don't ever tell them the things where dem suppose eat. The little things where people they see, they come online, they tell them. Most of those people, they always come online with one intention. That intention not to always they sell them things, to sell people things, because them know say so many people are desperate for help. Them know say so many people are sick, and these sick people are looking for help. Then they find remedies from things where we say they themselves, they sick people can get rid of them if they could get the correct and the right information from the right people, from the honest people. My story is long. My story is very long. Maybe say, maybe if I get popular, this thing, if people, I will make a separate and talk about my story, because it's important that I share this information to some people, because most of our darky people, African people, especially those of us who come out from Africa, come this Obodo Ibo, we don't jagba. Most of us no get information. Most of us no know how we suppose they move. Now it make most of us after a year or two in the abroad, we begin to add fats, we begin to add weight, we begin they become big, we begin they become fat, we begin swell. Some of us things go come with the acne go full our faces. Acne go full our faces and pimples go full our faces, our body everywhere. Some of us no know say the water where we dey drink here no tight. Okay, all right. So waiting be food. Like I talk if you check in your dictionary or you Google somewhere, you could see then go try explain to you waiting food be. But they know they break down to you waiting food really is. To me personally, food, I believe food is anything you put in your mouth, you put inside your body, where could go inside your body, go nourish you, By nourishment, I mean say e go inside your body, go give you life, go give you vitality, go give you good health. Na wetin I understand to be food. The job of food be that. And we being humans, we being biological creatures, meaning say we come from nature. I believe say the only food where we suppose to eat, na something where also from nature comes. Na something where also comes from the nature. So when you begin, and these are things like from plants, and these are plants, not things like from plants. These are plants. These should be your fruits and your vegetables. These should be your fruit and your vegetables. Anything where they don't end, end, end. If we humans come remove those fruits and vegetables from their natural state where they suppose be, we come mix them, turn them, come the work them, we come work them. Maybe we come cut them into little pieces, put them in tins, put them in bags, put some things on it to make them last long. That particular food don't become something else. That thing no be food again. When you dey eat things like bread, indomie, and all those things, no be food be that. But if you check most of your people when them go shopping, remember remember that time when we been they grow up, our mama and our grandmama been they go market, go they buy things, to go buy leaves, and then been they go this market to go get the things where them no been get for house, meaning say the things where they no been plant for farm for house. Then been only they go market to get salt most of the times, to get meat, periwinkle, crayfish, and all those things. Every other thing, our parents been they plant them for house. But nowadays, when people they go market, they are going market, you will see somebody who pack like a carton of indomie. And when they go house, because these days everything, people are quick to like expose everything on social media. When they pack these things, go house, they will prepare these things and give it to their children. They feed these things to their children. They feed. When I was growing up, we rarely drank milk. We rarely ate eggs. We rarely ate meat. We rarely drank beverages. That time we have been they grow up. But nowadays, those things are available everywhere. They are accessible everywhere. So mothers will go shopping and pack these things every single weekend. And then they'll be using these things to feed their children every day of the week. Some mothers will wake up in the morning, like in the Obodo Yibo, when you come from Africa, you can't they use, come enter the system, come they use the system. Every weekend, some mothers will wake up, get dressed, go to what they call the bakery, like the bakery. They will go line up, buy what they call bread, this small bread. It depends which country where you live. They buy this small white bread where no contains any nutritional value, no get any nutritional value, nothing. Like just pure refined bleach flour, which is very bad and dangerous for the health. They will do this, bring them back home, feed it to their children. I understand, say most of them they feel say waiting they do so na tradition. Something where their grandparents don't pass down to their mother now come pass down to them, and they want to pass that down to their children. But at the end of the day, you will see that some of these children will end up developing one kind of problems or the other. And these same people, these same parents will not understand what is going on. They will not go understand, say, that then they carry their hands, they make their pickings them sick. And you who understands what's going on, who knows what is going on, if you try to advise people on how to live, what to eat, what not to eat, they become defensive. And if care is not taken, they pick a fight with you. They start cursing you out. They start knocking. especially the women. They become defensive. So what do? You pray and just pray and hope that your children don't get sick. Most of, if you watch videos on YouTube, even in Africa, in our country, there are women who will go shopping. They will buy sweets. They will buy sugary stuff instead of buying food. Most people don't even know what food is again. Most people don't even know wetin food be again. If you ask a typical housewife now wetin be food, the things where she go mention go baffle you. If you ask a typical housewife, I no care where she from, who she be, Igbo, Turkey, green, red, white, black, whatever. If you ask a typical housewife, a typical woman, mother, what is food? She no go fit give you correct answer. She no go fit tell you wetin food be. Yes, she could tell you wetin she believe food to be. She could tell you what she believes food to be. She will tell you what she thinks food is, which could shock you. If you open their drawers, if you go into houses, people's houses, and open their drawers, their storage units, and see what's in there inside, where them call food, it will shock you. And we wonder why people are getting sick every day, why people are getting sicker every single day, why there is cancer is blowing up, high blood pressure is blowing up, this is blowing up everywhere. When I went to Nigeria 3 months ago, I saw some people, I saw some people. I tried to advise them on how to live. I saw some people, you have to be careful when you are like, when you see something and, if you're the type who just can't hold back, who just can't keep quiet and ignore things, you could try use corner way to dey throw in small advice, you know. So when I was in Nigeria 3 months ago, I noticed some things and I threw in some thoughts. Rebecca talk am like that. So I threw in some advice, some small keywords to see whether they go fit decode. Some decode it, some no been decode am, some been decode am, but they no just sing. So when I came back to Europe, like last week, somebody called me, say they need money to go pay hospital bills, to buy drugs. And I'm like, this is the same people we have been advising Niger say stop waiting, stop how you dey eat, stop waiting you dey chop. Now the same people we have been the advice, the same parents we have been tell them say making mind waiting in wife they put in they feeding children. The same person we have been tell to lose weight, to tell him family to lose weight, to help him family lose weight. They ignored me. They do like say I the craze because me way from Obodo Yibo come, they were expecting me to go back looking like this, you know. They were expecting me to come back to Nigeria looking big and all swollen in the face and oily and fat neck and all those things. But I went back looking like me. I went back looking healthy. Throughout my stay in Nigeria, I don't talk am before, I was eating eben. Eben, I was eating our local eben. Peas, I was eating eben, nuts, cucumber, and watermelon. The whole of the 3 weeks we have been there in Nigeria, and the only thing we have been eating that I don't been eat cooked food. I don't been eat cooked food. I think I ate Gary once. See, make I tell you now something. That Gary thing now it remind me of this as I make I throw am in there. See, Gary is bad. Cassava is bad, contains cyanide. Unrefined cassava contains cyanide. And I make, if you check some goats, that time in Africa, I still remember some goats, our goats, when they go out, they begin eat cassava leaves. The leaves could poison some of them. They go eat the wrong ones. It will poison them and kill them. Cassava is bad, but eating cassava in form of Gary is not bad. Waiting make am bad. Waiting make Gary bad. Now waiting you they take eat the Gary with. Now waiting you they eat the gari with. Make I explain. Our people, when we want eat gari, we could prepare the gari, abi? We could put them, turn the gari in, use boiled water, turn the gari. That no be wahala because you don't kill the cyanide small. The process of turning the cassava into gari don't they reduce the power of the cyanide already. So you come use hot water, turn the gari, you don't kill the cyanide. Let's be honest. No be wahala be that too. The problem be waiting you take eat the swallow. In Nigeria, we call it swallow, right? The problem lies in what you use to eat the gari, what you're eating the gari with. By that, I mean the soup. Now, there the problem be. The problem is the soup. The problem is the soup, not the gari. The gari is innocent, but the soup is the problem. Because if you check the soup, if you check the ingredient, what makes up the soup, if you check what makes up the soup, you will find beef in it. Sometimes you find different assorted types of animal flesh. You will find meat, a cow, beef, you find cow skin, you find goat skin, goat beef, the inside of a cow. You will then find periwinkle in most cases. You will find crayfish in it. You will find fish in it, dry fish. Dry fish, there's a separate dry fish, and then dried smoked catfish, and then Maggi. We top it up with Maggi, salt, pepper, red oil, and we cook it sometimes on open fire. Now the wahala be that, not the gari. See, the best way to consume gari, the best way to eat gari, most people will think I'm tripping now, but the best way to consume gari safely is by drinking it. But in Nigeria, if you drink gari, you're a poor man. In Nigeria, not only poor people they drink gari. The best way to consume gari is by drinking it. You soak it in water, drink it like that because you're taking in pure fiber. Cassava is very rich in fiber. Dairy is very rich in fiber, rich in potassium and magnesium and all those things. And you're taking only the cassava, the gari. See, some of us, waiting they make us sick. Now, wrong food combination, wrong food combining, wrong, we they combine food wrongly. We could want drink the gari, we could put sugar, put milk. That time we are still the dormitory. At that time we are there, I be small, they go school, where we they live for dormitory. Those things with provisions where we they pack go dormitory, right? You want drink the gari, you put salt, sugar, put milk, put Bonvita. Remember Bonvita, right? Put Bonvita, then come use groundnut. They drink the gari. You shouldn't combine carbohydrate with protein with fat. You're not supposed to combine carbohydrate with fat. You're not supposed to combine protein with fat. You're supposed to eat protein separately alone, eat carbohydrate alone, eat fat alone. You're not supposed to combine these things. See, that time where we did school, you were taught that digestion begins from the mouth, right? They know been teach you say the only things where they digest the mouth, that simple amino acid. Protein don't get dissolved, don't get digested in the mouth. The reason why your body produces what they call pepsin inside your stomach, it will hype up your caloric acid to digest your protein. But the other things, your vegetables and your fruits digest only they begin inside mouth. Your mouth could produce, your glands could secrete within they call amylose. These amylose, you call them saliva. The saliva and alkaline mixture substance where could begin digest the food, the things where you put inside your mouth. So you see, the best way to drink, the best way to consume gari is by drinking it. But most of una, when una want drink the gari, you go add all those things: sugar, groundnut, milk, bonfita. Sometimes we dey even use glucose, powdery glucose. You could put that inside gari drinker. See, some of us waiting they make us sick. Na the way where we dey combine food. Na wrong, bad food combination. Na the way where we dey combine food. There are certain things you are not supposed to eat together. There are certain foods you're not supposed to combine together. They just don't match. They just don't match. Because say the reason why you're eating these things to begin with is for you to get the minerals and is for you to get the minerals where they inside these things, the vital minerals, where you call vitamins. They eat these things to get vitamins. And what are these vital minerals? What are these minerals? Things like copper, zinc, and magnesium, potassium, uh, calcium, and all those things, iron, and all those things. In them, they use some of these foods to synthesize certain chemicals. So and say get some bombs where we say if two elements they interact, then get contact with each other, bomb go explode. In fact, that's so bomb they work. That's so atomic bomb they work. If one gas get come in contact with then another gas, kaboom. So you get some things where you're not supposed to combine the eat, because when these things get inside your body, they could go cause this same kaboom, will cause problems. I make most of una go dey waka around every day. Una go dey waka about, go dey fat. Una go dey waka around with running tummy, with running stomach. Una go dey waka around with una go dey bloat up and down because una dey combine food wey una no suppose combine. So when they say food and they say, like your husband say, make you go market, go buy food. Go buy food, and your food should only come from plants. Your food suppose they only come from plant, from the ground, and make sure say even the one way from the plant, say company hands them not touch them. Make sure say company's hand never touch them. Like say they go produce and go repackage and come they wash them, use chemicals, wash and package them, make them put them on a shelf somewhere in one supermarket. Make sure try as much as possible to consume your food from the ground, the way where it come out from the garden come. Food suppose they come from plants. Animal flesh no be food. You be food, you be food to another human. Some then if animal flesh na food, then I see no reason why we should freak out when someone is being murdered for food. I see no reason why we should freak out and kill an animal when that animal attacks a human, kill that human and eat that human. And then we go kill that animal. For what? That animal is always just trying to survive, because if we they see them as food, I think they have every right to see us as food. So as humans, your food supposed come from nature, from plants, because nature created you and placed you inside the bush. I don't know about this or other people, but we will be Africans. Nature been create us, placed us inside jungles in Africa. If you like, make person tell you anything. See, see. But make we no begin, they do like say we don't know what thing the truth be. Like say we don't know what thing truth be. Make we no begin, they do like say we are trying to run away from the truth. We all know what the truth is. So make we know they do like say sometimes we could begin they call people out for some things when those people say we are Africans. We were Africans before we came in contact with Europeans, and we will remain Africans long after you know. So we get how we been the live before we came in contact with Europeans. We get how we were living. We had our ways, our way of life before we came in contact with foreigners, and we were doing absolutely fine. So anything where anybody now can't tell you, say, no, no, you were this, you are that. That person is trying to like run this thing, run tricks on you. I don't know whether I don't divert, come out from waiting I've been 1 year and going and waiting for no one. See, so food, when you begin understand waiting food be, and then you understand how you suppose combine them, you suppose eat them, at what period of the day where you suppose eat them, and when you suppose eat some certain things, and when you not suppose eat some certain things. Because believe me, inside your body, some of those things where you dey eat, they take no, they need a longer period of time to for metabolic oxidation, for them to be broken down inside your body, and then your body could absorb them. Yeah, the mitochondria go take them, go feed your cells. Some of those things they need time, longer time. Some of those things don't need very long time. And if you want to do yourself a favor, if you want remain healthy, if you want remain healthy, you're supposed try they eat those ones where no need longer period of time, longer time to the digest, to the breakdown inside your body. And those ones are your fruits. Those are your fruits. And the vegetables, the living vegetables, you suppose eat them when you don't feel all right, when you're not feeling okay. Because if you observe in the animal kingdom, in the wild, animals, the only some animals who are fruitarians, meaning say those ones where they eat only fruits, and those ones where they eat meat only, like the lions, the cats. The only time where you could see them eat grass, lions they eat grass. Oh. But the only time where you could see lion eat grass, that the time where that lion feel unwell, at the time where that lion no feel good, meaning say that lion gets more headache, small fever, they catch am, you could go eat grass. And if they eat that grass, so that make that grass go clean the inside of him body come out. Now the only time and the only reason when you suppose to eat all these most of these greeny leafy vegetables be that now when you don't they feel unwell. Your food suppose be mainly simple amino acid, monosaccharide, will be fruit only. And when I say fruits now, some of our people we know they do, they know to get knowledge on these things, then go begin the things say I'm talking apples. Some people go begin things say I'm talking apples and mangoes and all those things. But you see, you no go blame them. You no go blame anybody where things say when I say fruit, say I only mean apples and mangoes and pears and all those things. Don't blame such a person. Now, now because they don't brainwash people to make you believe, say beans, beans na legume. They make you, they give these things different name. But cucumber na fruit, beans na fruit. Wetin be fruit? Fruit na the reproductive part of a plant. And the only thing where you supposed to eat be that, because na the only thing where the plant itself don't authorize you to they come, pick, pluck, eat be that. The reproductive part. And the reason why the plant don't give you permission to do that now because the plant wants you to help her reproduce. Because when you take that fruit, the reproductive part of the fruit, you eat them, you will drop the seed somewhere. You will take the seed, move somewhere or travel to another place and drop the seed there. The seed will germinate and bring forth that same plant, but in a different location. So the plants only gives you permission to eat her reproductive parts, the parts where it don't produce. The plant wants you to help her reproduce because the plant wants to stay alive. the plant them one begin, them one continue to dey survive. So they don't allow humans to dey eat their fruit. Those ones when those ones wey no they won't they no give you permission. Oh. I make if you get some leaf where you could take it, them go buy you. Those leaves, that leaf could buy you. So when I say fruits, I don't only mean apple and mango and all those things because some people believe say fruits now when you eat apple, mangoes, and all those things. Cassava na fruit. Oh. Cassava na fruit, iwa na fruit. Cassava na fruit, beans na fruit, chickpeas na fruit, rice na fruit. People call them green. See, you get reason why them categorize these things into these different categories. It all has to do with money, taxes, and all those things. I no one go into all those things. But the reason why they being categorized these things, them say cabbage now vegetable, yam na vegetable, these na fruits. Now because people no been want pay tax on some certain things. Because tax on some certain things they lower past some certain things. That's a different story. If you want to find that out, go do your research. Go do history. So when I say fruit, get so many things will be fruits. So many things are considered fruits. So many things now fruits them be. Those things where you they ignore na fruit them be. You're not supposed to eat animal flesh. Your body not they powerful enough to dissolve animal flesh. You're not supposed to eat any animal product, milk, egg, whatsoever, the skin. You're not supposed to eat any of those. You're supposed to eat real food, and your food supposed to come only from plants. You could see a lot of people on this social media will come here and be telling you this, that I be selling you. See, I'm not here to sell you any herbs. I'm not here to sell you nothing. I'm here to help and to advise. And my advice, they go to Niger people. Because I know say Niger people, they're very ignorant when it comes to all these food thing, waiting they're supposed to eat. Niger people, they're very ignorant. Hunger, poverty, no even allow people to think waiting they eat. Somebody go wake up in the morning, na rice, wake up in the morning, gari, beans. Yeah. The time we are in Nigeria at the hotel where I've been based, the hotel where I've been stay. In the morning, they were serving beans for breakfast, beans and yam for breakfast. I will go down and the guy will open. I was like beans and yam, egg. And I was like, what the hell? I couldn't eat any of those, but I paid for them. So throughout my stay in Niger, I was eating eben. I was eating fruits, eben, and I was eating mostly eben, nuts, cucumber, watermelon, mangoes, and all those things. I was eating fruits, and I don't be eat any cooked food. So we begin understand what in food be. Like I talk, I'm not here to sell you drugs. I'm not here to sell you hips. Like most people, maybe I will do that later. But now, for now, I'm here to bring knowledge and info. I'm here to give you information, to give you knowledge, to tell you, say, the reason why most of your people they sick now because you don't understand waiting food be. Now because you don't know waiting food be. Now because you think say those things where you they eat now food them be. Whereas those things no be food at all at all. Whereas some of those things those they no get place in your house. Some of those things no supposed enter inside your body. Because your body, the way your body is designed, man, if you if you learn how the human body works, you could know say we were not created or designed to be sick. They no been designed, whatever created us, designed and created us, no been create us with the intention say these things, these creatures could get sick. No. So if you begin understand how our bodies they work, you could begin know what thing you suppose they fit to your body. You could begin know how perfect, how magnificent your body is. And by so doing, you could know what thing you suppose they fit to your body. Because how you fit your body determines how your life could turn out to be. How you feed your body determines how your life, how you live. People say, I know they're happy because I don't get money. See, if you can't get the money, if your body no dey well, you're not well inside, if your spirit, mind, and soul, if you're not well mentally, that money will mean shit. You'll get all the money you can in this world, but if you're not healthy, that money ain't mean shit. First, make sure say you're fine. Make sure your health is on point. Make sure everything is set how it's supposed to be. And the only way where you could fit achieve that, now when you begin, now if only you know waiting food be. So my Naija people, take out time, like, share, and subscribe. Give us thumb up for the algorithm. I'm Emi Bako, and thanks once again for tuning into this episode of Crackers Nutritional Podcast. I will see you guys in the next episode. Till then, peace, and I'm out.